Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Then with the granddaughters of the original Afrofuturist himself, George Clinton. Give it up for Kandy Apple Wrist.
Cause the bad boy loves to go hard, and every boy loves a good girl to be a bad girl, and I can both say,
good morning, let's go, let's go.
Yo, this is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton saying you're watching Black Coffee with Miss GLO in the morning. She be doing the dog, y'all. BKS1 Radio doing the dog, y'all.
We love you, BKS1 Radio. Kandy Apple Red with a K and two D's.
Good morning, let's go, let's go.
Hilarious.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
All right, you already know, man. Look, first of all, I'm excited.
Yes.
Because it's a special edition. We don't usually do this.
Yes.
But you know, we make certain provisions for certain people. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what it is. You got my girl, Miss GLO in the building.
Woo woo, what up, y'all? Black Coffee in the morning.
Black Coffee in the morning in the building. And we got the Man Cave Morning Show Squad in the building.
Yes, yes.
Let me introduce the squad in case you don't know. To my far right, the dude that gets a little rude. We call him Deacon Woo. Woo, what's good?
Let's get it.
And sitting right next to me with the purple bandana on, all purpling and stuff.
I know, right?
The amazing, the flamethrower. We call her Jackie D. Jackie D, what's good?
Good morning on a Saturday.
On a Saturday. Wakanda forever.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I am humbly the dude that just cleans the gum from underneath the seats.
Facts.
Scrapes the toilet bowl and all of that.
For sure.
Vacuums the floor.
Indeed. Real talk.
I'm Stone on the General.
Yes, you are.
Hey.
And you are in the building. Might I add on a Saturday again?
Now look, I'm very excited.
Yes.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? Because
yes,
these girls, they're fam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Grandchildren of the funk.
Yes.
The dude that everybody sampled his music.
Yes.
George Clinton.
Yes, originally from New Jersey.
But in the building.
In the building.
We got none other than
yes,
Kandy Apple Red.
Awesome.
Yes. Smooches.
Looking all good and stuff. Check them out.
Early in the morning, right?
They woke up like that. They woke up like that.
They grown.
Where is their coffee?
Early in the morning.
So we gonna go, right into it. And shout out to everybody on check-in. Oh, do we gonna get some love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little love. Shout out to Antoine King. Come on, you can read some of that. Julius Gray on the check-in.
Yes, good morning. Okay, we got Tracy. We got Tracy, Stephanie.
Trey.
Keep touching the mouse. Okay, we
We got Tisa Thomas that just joined. We got Kim Ebron. We got who else do we have? Oh my God, we got people in here. Okay, we got Patricia Collins Road. Hey Soups, good morning. We got Monique J. Bass Randolph joined. We got Denise Sparrow, Roger McComb. All right, so we got a lot of people in the building.
Everybody.
Leroy Thompson, yes. Joanne Esau. You know, we got Tammy Knight in the building. Good morning, Miss Knight. Oh wow, we got Reg Gaines Hollywood who joined. Oh my God, good morning. Lisa Tweet Carvins and John Booth Senior. Good morning. So we in here on a Saturday.
They watching. They on it.
Salute to everybody on the check-in, man.
Yes,
WBKS1.com. And again, this is a special show.
Yes.
And just say hello to the peoples, ladies. Say hello to them. Talking to that mic, they want to hear.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Don't forget to share this out, people.
Yeah. Share it out to the world. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. We are live right now on YouTube. We are live right now on Twitter. We are live right now on Periscope. We are live right now on Ustream.
Yes.
We are live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Yes.
And we also live on Facebook. And
you know what it is?
We are live on the TuneIn app.
Yes.
So if you got the TuneIn app, you can watch us there too. We everywhere. So there's no damn excuse why you cannot be checking out the Man Cave Morning Show and Black Coffee with Miss Glow in the morning.
Yes.
Right, so let's salute that. Ladies, tell the world whatever y'all been up to. I've been watching y'all, following y'all. Anything they throw up, I like. Mad hearts. Y'all just been doing your thing. Y'all been all over the world.
Oh yeah.
All over the world, meeting some great people. I caught y'all on BET on what's it, the Rundown with Robin Thede.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, am I saying her name right?
Yeah.
Thede?
It's Thede.
Yeah, because Robin, you know, she don't play. Don't mess up her name.
She was so nice. She was super nice.
Was she?
Yeah, we had a great time.
It looked like y'all had a lot of fun.
Oh, we did.
We did. We were really nervous, but it was a lot of fun.
Y'all was nervous? Why? Tell me why was y'all nervous?
Just the whole setup of how they did it was new for us.
It just being us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't have like the band behind us,
Yeah.
Granddad.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's TV. So it's only
That's a whole nother.
Right, they make up a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So like 10 people.
Right.
And
It
they're
took you
like,
out of your comfort zone.
Interact with each other.
She had me in 10-inch pumps.
Jesus. Right. We're gonna take this call real quick. Caller from the 704. State your name when you calling from. You're officially on the Man Cave Morning Show and Black Coffee in the Morning with Miss Glow.
Hey, are you guys on the truck train?
Excuse me?
Choo choo.
This is what we deal with. Yo, we got characters from all over the country. Call it in. Everybody, okay, that was funny. Everybody laugh at him. Okay, all right. Now,
okay.
So
I'm on the line too. That's what's up.
So let me ask y'all. I heard y'all use the word nervous, and what I don't understand with that. I mean, y'all been all over with George, your grandpops, and everything. I seen y'all rock the stages many times, doing y'all thing. Why y'all even nervous? Y'all still get nervous?
Granddad still gets nervous.
Does he?
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Granddad still gets nervous. When we heard that was just like, you've been doing this for how long? He's like, yeah, but you know, it's different because we're with Granddad. We got our family and the band behind us, but it's just us, and we're branched now doing our own thing. So it's like, it's just me and you, T.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
Yeah,
I think that's great, and especially that you still have like your grandfather.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't. You know, like my grandfather passed away when I was in my early 20s, and I didn't get to be around him that much because my grandmother had passed away. So, you know, like, and they were separated. He had moved on, so I didn't get to see him again until I was in my early 20s.
Right.
And by that time, he was, you know, he had dementia. He didn't know. So it's a blessing that you are a part of oh my God, a phenomenon, I should say. Because he is definitely a phenomenon. You know, he's it. You understand? Like, so many people know him, know of his music and everything. And then you got the granddaughters following in his footsteps. That's like another generation.
Let me tell you, besides the music, what I like most about George, and I see he passed it down to his beautiful granddaughters. He's humble. No matter what setting, you know, I'm in and I see George and I run into George. He's just humble, down to earth. He's the same dude that everybody ran into in Plainfield years ago. You know what I'm saying? He's like that same person, you know, and like for him to be a mega legend.
Yes.
You know, when you got other legends that respect you.
Yeah.
You know, and like, oh my God, like a Whitney Houston see you or you know what I'm saying, or a Prince see you and like, George. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's when you know what I'm saying, you like at the pinnacle. So somebody said this the other day and I'm like, y'all must be forgetting George Clinton. Somebody said to me the other day, it's like, Norm, you know, like Whitney died, Luther died, this person died, Prince died. There ain't no more legends. I said, what are you, crazy?
That's living.
I said,
hello.
I said, are you?
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I said, are you crazy? I said, did y'all forget George Clinton? And he was like, oh, right. Oh, snap.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm like, George is still killing it on stage.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
At his age now. How old is George now? Can we say?
He's 76.
Yeah.
He's 76?
Wow.
76 years old.
And did y'all catch his announcement?
Yes, he's going to be. Oh Jesus!
What's the
I
announcement?
don't even want to say it.
Go ahead.
Y'all
say
it. He will be retiring.
Whoa! Wow.
Next year.
What?
Around this time.
Wow.
It'll be 60 years of performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's just at a point where, you know, it's funny though, because you guys been to the show. Like, Granddad still jumps.
Yeah. We're trying to keep up with him.
He outdo a lot of
but
people.
it's just, I think now he's like, you know, he wants the band to carry on.
Yeah.
All his grandchildren, all the people in the band who are doing music, he wants them to all, you know, carry on the legacy and
keep
things
the
like
legacy
that.
going.
But yeah, he announced that he's retiring. And it was like,
Step up to the mic, sweetie. Yeah.
I was like, really? You on?
Yeah, when he announced it was like, oh, this is for
for
real.
When I read it in Billboard, I was like, oh, this is for real.
You're not just like,
she's like, when I read it in Billboard.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we had a band meeting.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so we all got the announcement, and you know, Granddad, we're close to Granddad, so we all. But to see it, to read it, like, oh, this is real.
This is real.
He's serious.
Yeah.
I remember talking to him, and he said to me, "I'm going to funk till I die," and I said, "Oh, okay, I'm cool." I'm thinking,
cool with
I can see him like 95 up there, just y'all just gonna do y'all thing. Like that's crazy. So, are y'all ready to do your own thing and carry that? Are y'all ready for that? Are y'all ready? Prepared?
He's been grooming us.
Yeah, he's been grooming us, and he's working things out to where when he actually does retire, it's a smooth transition.
Yeah, because he wants the band to still
go on. So you gotta get things in place for that. Yeah.
Your grandfather is without question a cornerstone of hip hop, of R&B, of modern music as we see it today. One of the things I wanted to ask you, as musicians, people that play instruments and read music and sing and being a part of this rich legacy, when we look at modern, not modern, but when we look at some acts that rely on technology and not musicianship, when we look at the state of hip-hop in some of its forms, when we look at where R&B is going, as young people, but as part of a legacy of earth-shattering musicianship, where are you with the state of some, not all, some of the music industry, where you just take some technology and you get on an iPhone and you get some followers, you don't practice your craft, right? You're just out there, you get popular. Whereas P-Funk is like the truth. So where are you with the state of some forms of music?
I'll give that one to you.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? It's in some aspects it's kind of just like, okay, especially with this generation.
Yes.
It's about being trendy. It's about keeping up with, what's popping and what's hot. But for musicians, especially ones that play instruments, and like you said, ones that have to read music, ones that have to actually practice their craft, it can be a bit frustrating because it is about followers and it is about likes and it is about all of that, and not so much about
the craft,
the art and your talent. And that can be for some people like, we've all heard mumble rap and so it's about technology these days and popularity, and that can be frustrating for some people.
Right. I mean, and It's funny because Batavian always hips me to all the new music.
Yeah.
She loves, I mean, I do too. I listen to more older music.
Go ahead.
She keeps me up to beat on all the new music.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And I be like, a lot of it it's about a catchy hook. It's about the beat.
Right. I think every era has their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know the 80s had like the drum machine, things like that. And I'm pretty sure some people were like, you know, what is
that? Even what's the live bands? I'm pretty sure that whole transition where there's no live, I'm pretty sure it's like, wait a minute, what is this?
Right. I think every generation gets criticized.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the older generation. Because even my grandfather said, like, you know, when Twist and Shout came out, things like that, and he loved it. He said his mother was like,
what is
this?
Yeah.
Well, while I do criticize, and I am a hater, and I am bitter, while I do, and I got you. I appreciate music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, and what you bring and what your grandfather brings. So, what would you say to young people that have not picked up an instrument? How would you encourage young people to practice their art? To be a musician takes hours and hours and hours of practice.
Yes.
And I would imagine that might take away from social media and stuff like that. So what would you say to people that are your age that aren't musicians but are in the industry? No shade.
Well,
That's not you.
I'll say this. I know, like, there's certain things that will, like, okay, if you're doing a show.
Right.
And let's say, you know, in a lot of award shows, they have you collaborate with older artists. So, like the Grammys, things like that.
Yes.
That situation will wake you up.
Yeah.
Because now they put you with someone, and now you have to know how to run the band. Or when this key, like, we don't know how to read music.
Right.
You know, obviously we do vocal coaching and things like that. Yeah. Being with a live band, although we can't read music and things like that, you know, like that key
it's a whole
Right,
other
right,
band.
right.
It's a whole other band.
Yeah.
You are dealing with a live band.
Right. So
something just didn't sound right.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
The guitar's out of key.
Everyone start looking at you.
My grandfather, he can't read music.
Yes.
But it's funny, like, sometimes he could tell the guitar player, like, you're doing that wrong. I
Right.
can tell you're
We
doing
need
it wrong.
be on the one, you know.
Right.
Everything
Right.
is on the one.
Right.
So
Be
you
in
have
the pocket.
right, and you record with some people that will. Let me say, it's going to be a situation that will wake you up. Like, oh no. When we recorded with Paul Hill, and he worked with Granddad for years, he worked with Motown and things like that. And what does he call it? Can I cuss?
No, go ahead.
He called it
Please
shit
do.
polishing.
Oh,
Wow.
And he was like, "We're not doing that today."
yeah.
We're like,
And you
shit
be
polishing.
thinking that you're on and you're popping, you got your little arm.
I'm like, hit a knob. He's like, we ain't hitting no knobs.
You gotta do
Get the key right.
Get
I
it
told you to
right.
sing it like this.
Be crisp, be, you know, the older generation, it was, you know, it's spot on, being crisp, and so it's,
Right.
Yeah,
it will wake you up.
Yeah. So to them, yeah, I think you should practice and things like that and be aware of music in general, so that when that moment happens, you're not embarrassed, or you're looking at your manager, or you're looking at the band director like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Right. And that's why a lot of our you know, our older bandmates, they're always telling us, like, you know, whatever music y'all into, your R&B music, hip hop music, that's all great, but go back and listen to such and such, go back and listen to such and such, you know what I'm saying? They're telling us that for a reason. We're like, oh no, we don't want to go back to that. No, they're telling us that for a reason,
because there's a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
Like you said, music changes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
And all, you know, so be aware.
So let me ask you, right? So if somebody's in the car with Kandy Apple Red, what are they going to be listening to? What are y'all playing when you ride in the car?
Good question.
Y'all each take that.
if they're listening to Candy Apple Red.
If they're riding in the car. If they're riding in the car with y'all.
What music do we ride to? I'm going to let Tanisha start it off because...
So,
go on, T. Go on.
So I like, if I'm driving, if I'm
Lord
the driver,
Jesus, help me.
I like to sing while I'm driving.
Okay.
So I'm definitely probably gonna have Babyface playing because I love Babyface.
Oh, now, okay, yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna probably have a lot of '90s R&B
for sure.
And
that's most of us. We're both rocking.
Yeah, that's
no. Get to the good
both
stuff.
Of us. Yeah.
Get to what you kill me with.
So I'm a huge Carpenter's fan.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm a huge Hall & Oates fan.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where it becomes a battle.
It becomes a
You don't
battle.
like the Carpenters?
Does she sing?
I love, but then I got her too,
Carpenters.
because she kills me with the Carpenters and Hall & Oates, and then I kill her with
Hall &
like
Oates.
90s like alternative rock, like Green
Right.
Day. And,
I can see that.
Okay.
And,
I can see that.
That's
Okay.
where she's like, Batavian, please, I
Okay.
can't, Linkin
what's up.
Park
Linkin
and
Park.
the heavy metal,
Limp
you
Bizkit.
9 Inch Nails. She don't
Nine
like
But
Inch
you know the
Nails.
crazy thing about having
Right.
a
That is
love
crazy.
for the
Yes.
Carpenters, because I could see y'all doing a Carpenters remake, like
Don't-
something real
don't.
funky. Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
What's that song you always singing, T? This the
This
one.
song- what, we've only just begun?
That's let me tell you something. That was
What
my
are you
fourth-
hating on that
That was
for?
my
That's
fourth
the
graduation song. Oh my god! And when I hear it, I mean, everybody shut up.
Oh my God.
And I have to sing it.
I love
that.
No
I thought you and I
shade.
had a
Okay.
connection.
No
You
shade.
don't like
No
Carpenters.
Her
Let me
voice
tell
is
you
beautiful.
something. I'm gonna
It
tell you
is.
something. You know what? I love country music, and people
alright.
Now we
look
like
at
country.
me.
We like country,
and they be
yeah,
like,
for sure.
"Wait, listen, I got Shania Twain as a Christmas
Oh,
gift, and I
we love
loved
some
it.
Shania.
Thank you,
Shania
and
Twain's
Hootie and the
the truth.
Blowfish.
Yes,
Thank you.
honey. Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
All right,
Yes,
so there we go. Just because I got on Tim's, don't mean
Don't
I
get
don't
it
like-
twisted,
Then
for
you
sure,
see?
yeah.
Yes.
Country music has changed.
It has changed.
Yeah,
Have you heard
yes,
where
yes,
country
yes,
music
yes.
is going these
We can learn
Yes.
something
Man,
from
it's
everyone.
like
country
Country
hip hop.
Country track.
country trap.
Yes.
Country
So-
trap.
Yeah, I
But
do not.
you know what?
I do not want to hear no country track.
No, that's
it's
what it
always
is
been
now.
real.
I'm
That's
not
what it
ready for
is.
that.
It's
They've always been saying, I'm sitting at
I'm
home
low
with my
riding,
whiskey.
sitting in back. Hello.
They tell good stories.
Been in
They
there.
do.
They do?
They're good
Yeah,
stories.
my
They
wife
do.
left me last night.
Drunk
Country
at the ball.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute now,
Sitting
y'all.
here.
It's
Y'all saying the
definitely
same thing as these R&B artists. There's a little twang to it.
Yes.
country
And
is
you can
definitely
understand it.
becoming more funky.
Yeah,
but I
it
feel
is.
like hip hop is permeating every genre of music.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
leads me to my next question. I love R&B.
Yes.
R&B is not hip hop,
Oh.
and hip hop is not.
not R&B,
I
yeah.
love hip hop. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like R&B has fused
Yes.
into
Yep.
having having a hip hop beat
Yes.
with an R&B artist
Yep.
singing the hook.
Yep. Yep.
That's hip hop with you singing a hook.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
what are we saying about R&B today? What do you
mean, it's
how do you feel about it? I feel like it's God forget it's not leaving, but where are the new R&B artists to carry on the rich 90s tradition of R&B?
Oh man.
Right here.
Very true. Present company
Tradition.
excluded.
Traditional
Traditional
R&B, like
New Jack
90s
Swing.
Woo.
God, Truth,
So what's
Levert.
traditional R&B?
I mean, yeah.
When you say what era are we
Not-
speaking? What
Right,
okay,
right,
okay.
exactly.
so, let me. Okay, I will.
R&B
Yeah.
or 80s R&B.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm particularly talking about this from the 70s to the 90s.
Okay.
And I know what New Jack Swing is, which is a fusion, but I don't feel like I'm hearing New Jack Swing anymore. I'm hearing hip hop with somebody singing a hook.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
not
yeah.
R&B.
Well,
See,
or is it?
I want to say something real quick. They told Deborah Cox. I saw her thing on Unsung or something.
Right.
They told Deborah Cox that she wasn't going to make it if she didn't have some R&B, like when she knows she does R&B, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she has a sultry voice.
beautiful
but
voice,
she was told if she did not have some type of rap.
Right.
In her music,
She wasn't
going to make it.
And I love
How
hip-hop,
discouraging is that to tell me if I don't have rap in my music, I'm not going to make it? But I'm an artist.
See,
Right.
Yeah.
See
But
what's
You
happening.
might
Yeah.
not want to do that.
Right.
Right.
Stay true to
Exactly.
who
But
you are as an artist.
what's happening is music is evolving so much
Yes,
to
it
where
is.
genres are starting to tighten. Like it's not going to be like a lot of different genres no more. You know what I'm saying? Good music is either going to be good music or bad music. It's really getting to that point.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with R&B, you can't compare 70s R&B even with 90s R&B.
Right.
It's,
This is true.
It's a total different
totally
sound.
Everything.
things,
Riffing, like
Yes.
as far as the vocal part of it,
Yeah.
it sounds totally
You know a
different.
90s riff.
Right.
You
And
know
you know
a
a 70s riff.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
That's so
and
90s.
Right. When they say trending, like if a song, when they say everything sounds alike, that's interesting to me because if somebody puts on a 60s song, I can say that sounds like Motown.
Right.
Does that mean they all sound alike? Like, I know, okay, that's Motown or whatever. That's a 70s song. That song must have came out. And I probably never even heard it. Like, this song came out in the 70s. I can tell.
So let me ask you, do y'all ever, because George Clinton is your grandfather, automatically when Candy Apple Red, when they say, Candy Apple Red, you know, the grandchildren of the funk, blah, 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 do they expect all your music
to be fun,
to be similar to George's music? Do they expect that? Do they have that, you know, misconception in their head?
Yeah. And they might not they expect it,
Yeah, not so
and
much
maybe
now,
not
but
all of it, but in the beginning, it's definitely just like, you know, you George, that funkiness, they definitely expect us to be that.
Because I heard y'all sing ballads. And
we love a ballad.
But I can tell. Like, I heard y'all sing ballads and everything, and y'all do y'all thing, and y'all feel it sounds so comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and effortless when I hear y'all sing ballads. And then I hear y'all get down with the joint y'all did on the Rundown and everything, and that's one of my favorite joints, you know.
Fun.
And that sounds totally different than when y'all singing ballads.
Right.
Different feel and everything. So I know people gonna want to pigeonhole y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're George Clinton's grandchildren, so y'all need to be giving us a new One Nation Under a Groove, or something like that.
But you know what's so deep? George himself, right? He tampers in other genres. So like they said, even back in the day, who say funk can't play rock and roll?
Right.
Like, that's real. That's the realest statement. Like, you know, black people, hey, we created rock and roll. That's just a misconception for people. So when you listen to his songs and you hear, of course, the funk, but funk has jazz overlays, has R&B, has rock, hip hop, like that's what it is. Those are the bases, and you look, and Cali funk is different from Plainfield funk. They sampled all of that original music, which was your grandfather and the people that's worked with him, and really that built all of that music.
Yeah, if you're a true funk fan,
they are the representation of that. They are like this is my product. You know what I mean? They are the baby, the birth of that.
Right.
In his best form, really, right?
Right. So let me ask you this question, right? So we're traveling all over the world and, you know, being like places like the Grammys and this award show and this award ceremony, and you meet a lot of different of you know, peers and artists and celebrities. Who was the one that you was like, I thought they'd be different, and you wasn't feeling? Because y'all got a very nice personality. Like from the first time I met y'all, like I like clicked with y'all, but like everybody ain't like that. Because I've interviewed a lot of celebrities, and I'm like, now I'm gonna do this because it's work, but who was the one person y'all met?
We can't answer that.
I know,
Not on the air,
but there is somebody like that.
I mean,
was there?
People are different. Some people are nice.
Y'all gonna tell me off air?
Some people aren't.
Okay, so I'll give
keep it 100.
No, I'll say when we did go to the Grammys, I didn't actually speak to Bow Wow, but I kind of like stood next to him though, and I was like, oh my goodness, he's just so. He got to be like 4'9".
Oh,
yeah, he's short. He's short.
Okay, all right, 5'3". I was just like, oh my goodness, wow. No, that's it though. No.
So she was gonna say the man short.
That's all, but I was trying to say it without really like saying
that's it though.
Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
But okay, wasn't nasty attitude.
No,
himself?
I didn't actually speak to him. He don't know me. You know, he was doing his thing, but I just, you know, I was like, oh, Lil Bow Wow. Okay.
You like, hey, little boo boo.
No, I would never do that. I would never say that. I would never say that.
I cannot.
Excuse me, Bow Wow. If you listening, bro. I know you brolic now. You tough now. You big Bow Wow. So excuse me. I don't want no sauce. I don't want no sauce out here in these streets.
Oh my God. And Tanisha saw. Who did you see? And you almost lost your mind.
Oh, when I see Faith.
She
I'm
saw
a big
Faith.
Evans fan.
Tanisha almost lost her mind. Oh
my God.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
My grandfather was like, relax. I'm like, it's Faith.
Did y'all take a picture with her?
Like, oh no.
No, because it was the Grammys and everybody's moving around so fast.
Right.
And that's the thing when you're raised in the music industry. My mom has always told me, like, if you see somebody trying to get somewhere, don't be that one.
Yeah.
They're like, excuse me.
Excuse me. Can
I know you're trying to work, but can I get a picture?
Right.
Like, think of somebody who's trying to get to the office.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
I missed my number one. I was so hurt.
Who's your number one?
Hurt. Chris Brown.
Oh my God.
He had been there, I think, the day before, or he was coming later on, and I missed him.
Chris Brown fan.
And that just broke. At that point, I was like, I want to go home. It was my whole vibe, just so I missed Chris Brown. Oh, my love,
Chris is talented.
So, ladies, since you don't have your phone, we like to read some of the comments and stuff that people are putting in the chat on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And someone said they tried to contact you and find out if you were in Plainfield. Lisa Tweet Carbon. She said, but she see that you are.
Yes. Hey, Lisa.
That's my aunt.
Hey, auntie.
Tweet, if you in the area, bring me a bagel with some cream cheese, salt bagel, and some orange juice.
I cannot. Yes. Julius Gray said, hey, ladies. Good morning to you. He said, yes, y'all did wake up looking like that. Yeah, so I like to read some of them, and I'm going to scroll through and try to get to some of them. Larry Funkmaster Jones.
Oh, yeah, we know Larry.
He said, great show. I love it. My super funky heroes, P-Funk Baby, Tanisha and Pat, to the mainstream of the music industry. All right, so he put that in there for you. Julius Gray said, Atomic Dog changed my life. That song introduced me to P-Funk.
Yes.
Vereen Brown, she said, congratulations, Lady Old School is the great legacy. Tell him. Call me, laugh out loud.
Call me.
And
George is married.
Therese, and so is she. Teresa Lee said, hell to George. Let's see. And Larry Funkmaster again Jones, he said, Candy Apple Red, love. All right. So those are some of the do you have something else you want to say or now?
Oh,
good?
no.
Okay.
Oh, they said sing a few notes, ladies.
Oh.
You
know what? Y'all coming to the show tonight? Y'all coming to the show tonight?
We trying to present.
Nah, they want to hear some notes.
They want to hear.
And y'all know where y'all at when you on BKS on radio.
Snip.
You singing a little
In
shit.
the morning.
Give
But
a
we
sneak
singing.
peek. A sneak peek.
Wow.
What were we singing yesterday?
We sing every day.
I know.
It's a sneak peek.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that. We
Yeah,
gotta think
we
of
think of something.
We gonna come
Mine's
back.
gotta come
They
together.
want a sneak peek.
Well, look, while y'all thinking,
Yeah.
y'all know I like ballads, so I like
This
ballads.
song.
Just God.
See, that's
Was
why
it
we
Vanish?
Okay, yeah. Well, let's just sing the chorus then.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
If I could take you away to a better day, oh, how our love would turn out okay. And if you just listen to me, we could vanish in our sleep, and together just you and me.
All right.
You gotta go to the whole
Real music in the mountain.
Exclusive. Yes.
That was sexy. All right. Send me my Candy Apple Red poster.
And t-shirt.
Yes, and t-shirt. Y'all got t-shirts for real?
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta get some more. Yeah.
All right.
The good
Yeah.
stuff.
Y'all know, look, I gained a little weight since the last time y'all seen me.
You eating good?
Yeah. So,
You got the beer popping.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got the beer popping. I like the beer.
You like it?
Yes. The beard is everything.
So I won't cut it off. Don't cut
do
it
that.
off.
Let me tell you
Coming
what
for the
happened.
beard.
Okay.
For the beard.
So
This can't be
he
all
went
right.
to a wedding.
Yeah.
And he shaved it off. So when I came in, I was like, what? I was
Why
like, why did
you
you
do
do
that?
that?
Why you
People
do
say
that?
Baby face.
I said,
Who told you that was
told you
okay?
to do that, Harpo?
Right.
I was like, no,
Wow.
right. I said, let that grow back. I was like, that's not cute.
No.
No,
Keep
keep
that.
though. Go back.
You see?
Anyway, when 2 or 3 touching agree.
Look, wow.
That's all right.
Excuse me, I'm dark skinned. Don't make me blush. I'm dark skinned. Don't make me blush. All right.
Yes.
Now let me ask her this, because I know, back years ago when I was performing and stuff and just being up on the stage, and I was doing it more or less on a, not as a huge level as they were, but I was traveling with some huge celebrities back in the day. When you perform, when you get up and be like, all right, we gotta go do this show, whatever, is there ever that time you like, I don't want to do this today, not today, not today, but you got to do it anyway?
Yeah, well, there's times where you're tired, or your throat, sometimes if you've been on like we just got off a 3-month tour, so sometimes your throat starts acting up, and
that's when it's like, I don't want to get on that stage with my voice like this.
Exactly, it's more those moments. But as soon as those lights hit, and that it turns on quickly.
It's almost like
a different person.
Yeah, you just zap out of it. That tiredness that you just,
it's out the window because you got so many people looking at you. I don't know. It just turns on. You're not tired anymore. Mm-hmm. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's a really good question.
Because I speak to a lot of artists, and some artists on the low off air was like, I wake up in a month, I don't want to do this for a whole month, not just a day, for a whole month. I just need a break. I don't want to hit the stage. I don't want to hit the studio. Nothing.
Yeah, when you're doing all of the traveling, you're seeing a couple of nights a week.
You're tired. It's definitely rigorous, but thank goodness, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you are doing something that you love.
Yes.
Because sometimes the traveling part is the part that's just like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
It's never really being on the stage. It's like, we got to get on this plane. We got to go through checkout. That'd be the stuff you don't want to do.
Right. Yeah.
Let's get to the show, so we can get to, what you want to do.
What you
love.
Right.
What you love. That's.
But I will say, when it's time off, it's funny because like after a week, I know for me, sometimes I'm looking around like, okay, what to do?
Right.
What are you doing?
We don't have any studio because you have to rest. So okay, we don't have any studio sessions. Okay. What you doing, P?
Right.
I'll be running around like a chicken.
Going to Walmart.
You know what I'm saying? So but our lives at home are very busy because I have a son, she has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, you do all that running around, but that
keeps you busy.
That keeps you really busy. But
they're in school. So it's like we drop them off at school and then we come home and it's just like,
okay.
Let's clean.
Everybody's
the house.
at work.
Right.
Everybody else is at work, and I'm not at work. So the town be all empty, all the shops be, the mall be empty. Like,
So that part is funny.
Yeah.
Is it hard to maintain a personal life? You know what I'm saying? Being on the road all the time, and you know what I'm saying, like trying to explain that to somebody you may be feeling or whatever like that. Like, look, I gotta go to Australia today. I can't go with you to see Black Panther.
And I've had those moments, like, oh, you want to go see a show, and it's like, oh yeah, you playing the show, you buy the ticket,
and then you can't go.
You say you can't go.
Oh yeah. I'm married and my husband ain't.
No Netflix and chill.
He's. We've been doing this for a while, so it's just kind of just like, all right, it's time to go. He's like, all right, see you when you get back.
Is he in the industry?
He is not.
Okay. How does that work for you? Being that you are who you are, and it's when someone gets with someone who's not in the industry, it can be kind of tough because they don't get it.
Yeah.
You understand? So how does that work for you?
It's very difficult because when we were dating eons ago, I wasn't in the band yet.
Okay.
And I actually was trying not to be because I was dating him and I knew it just wasn't. I didn't know how I was scared. I didn't know how that was going to work, and then I was being stubborn. Tanisha was like, I'm going on the road. I was like, I'm not going to go on the road, and then I had my daughter, blah, 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 blah. And then it was like, okay, I'm actually going to go on the road. And that was really tough because at first I was like, okay, you're going to do that. It's just kind of temporary. And then it was like, okay, I'm only going to do this for a couple, for a year or whatever. And then I'm going to get off. And then that turned into, a couple of years. And it's like, okay, what you doing? And then it was like, no, I'm doing this. And so it is it's tough. it's tough, but as long as they, got your back and they're down, he holds it down at home. He has the kids. I got a 6-year-old, and then my stepdaughter is 12. So he holds down the fort. And then when I come home, I got the kids. I'm taking them to school. So
Oh, that's good.
If you have that support,
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So the station ratings just dropped like 4 points when she said she was married.
Yeah.
Wow.
You may want to edit that out the clip.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I'm messing with you.
I was waiting for it.
Oh man, Claire.
I was waiting for it. It was coming.
So now we got to get you hitched there next.
What?
Yeah. She like, what? No.
She's like, I'm
my
living life.
Personality, I have a very strong personality.
Oh, it's strong.
Especially when it comes to like
a man.
Like, my son is probably the only man that can make
got
me
no
jump
cut
like that. You know what I'm saying? For me, my personality is, this is my love, my music, my kid.
And whatever else is left, you might get.
No, well, not so much that. It's not that.
She's like that, y'all. She is. She hard.
This
She
is
cold.
what I love to do. And if you with it, you with it.
And if you not, bye.
Then you not. But I don't want to force you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
I don't care. It's
I
just
know
more
her.
so like, you know what I'm saying. I'm a very honest person. Sometimes it can come off harsh or I don't know, mannish. But you ain't gonna make me jump.
I'm curious how she would handle this.
I get it.
All right. So I'm a man. Babe, after the show, fix me something to eat. I want
goatee.
A couple sandwiches, turkey with the cheese, extra mayo on it. All right, and cook me up some of that chicken too. All right, so I'll be home in an hour. How you gonna handle that?
She can't
and
say what she would really say.
I just came from a show.
Yeah.
I just got finished working, bro. You can get the sandwich. I got the sandwich. That chicken, you might not get the chicken. No.
But okay, all right.
That's honesty.
All right, that's what's up.
And she said she got to be honest.
I'm nice.
I think I felt them other
but
words.
Taylor thinks I'm harsh. I'm just to the point. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that can be a little difficult.
It's the way it's just the way she words things. It's the way she comes off can seem harsh if you don't. It can be like, well, dang, T, really?
Yo, that's crazy because you seem like the one that black out. Right. You seem like the one that black out, and she seemed like the angel.
I'm not. That's not.
I love y'all.
That like the one that you don't want to get mad.
Who? Her?
You take.
She's the one you don't want to get mad.
And then when you see them get mad, you just be like,
"That's."
I see it.
I'm like that.
Nah, she's like because I'm honest. I don't really get mad. Because I say what I have to say.
I respect that.
You know what I'm trying to say? Now, Batavian, I love my P, but Batavian try to finesse things too much, even with me. Like, we're like sisters.
You be sugarcoating.
And sometimes...
Yeah, but then it gets down to the point where I've tried to be this way and I've tried to be this way, and then I'm not getting and then I blow up. She don't have that problem.
I
just, and then on top of that, Tanisha's not stubborn. I'm stubborn. So then that causes me to be the one who has an attitude, and that can make me seem a certain kind of way.
Yes,
and then
there you go.
Yeah, so
I'm birth month. What's your birth month?
Yeah, I'm September.
Okay, so you're a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
And you are?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Oh.
May
so
what?
I got the
end
free
of May or
spirit
beginning
thing
of
going
June?
too.
May what?
Oh, June 5th.
Okay.
June
so my
5th.
son is a Gemini.
Is he?
May 25th.
You a Gemini?
So you got a Gemini and a Virgo.
Yes. So I get it.
Oh, Lord.
So that means you cool, but you a little crazy.
No, Geminis aren't crazy.
A little crazy.
Let me tell you, I dated one Gemini. They can be so sweet. And his birthday is actually on the same day as my son's birthday. His birthday is May 25th. My son's is May 25th. Very direct.
Yes.
And I'm a Taurus, so I'm very direct as well.
Too. Okay.
And nothing bothers me. I be like, whatever. Once I say it, I'm done with it. It's over. So I get it,
right.
and I'm dealing with it. So I got a Virgo, and I got a
Virgos
Gemini.
are sensitive.
They are very sensitive. But my daughter hold grudges.
I do not hold grudges.
I just be like, girl, let it go.
And it's terrible. Some grudges I should hold.
So
I'm looking at the check-in. Granddad
I'm
said
too
y'all
nice.
look cute.
Ooh, hey, Granddaddy.
Y'all look
Granddaddy.
cute. George, she said y'all
George.
look cute. Carlon's watching.
Hey.
She said, what's up?
Carlon.
Julius Gray said, I'll buy your clothes, I'll pay your rent, I'll cook your dinner too.
Wait a minute
and
now.
as soon as you get home from work,
He's only talking to one of y'all.
No, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me.
Forte said, Norm, I want the chicken, but you about to be hungry.
So let me ask. So I heard the word attitude, right? So I heard the word attitude or whatever. With that being said, working with different producers and songwriters, are y'all hard to work with in the studio?
Oh,
No.
We're super easy.
Okay.
Oh.
Super easy.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're super easy.
And I like collaborating, like writing together, because I feel sometimes when you write for yourself,
Right.
you stay in your comfort zone,
And you
Right.
start, yeah.
you know, you stay in a same key and things like that.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, your comfort zone. We all have that comfort zone with whatever we do. So when you come together with people, they switch it up. Okay, no, take that note here,
Right.
do that, don't do that riff, whatever.
Right.
They
Which
change-
creates a different sound.
Exactly.
A whole different vibe, and sometimes you need that.
That's what's up. Because a lot of artists though that write are hard to work with.
I'm sure.
Because I've worked with some artists that's like, all right, dope, you did the track, Norm, whatever like that. I got the lyrics. I'd be like, yo, that hook is not feeling that hook. No, this the way I want it. I got the lyrics.
Right.
And I've worked with artists like that.
Yeah.
They don't want nobody else writing for them.
Yeah, we're open. We're
gotta be
open
creative
to
together.
creativity,
Doesn't Patavian rap?
Yeah.
Don't you rapping?
Who's rapping?
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They got us both rapping.
We know.
Look,
They got
us both rapping.
That transition was very interesting. Okay, listen. So we gonna say, so y'all gonna be rapping. Excuse me, we're gonna be what?
Yeah, that scared us.
That scared
That
us.
scared
Yeah,
us.
for sure.
We singers. So it was like, we gonna rap.
Right.
Rapping.
And our style of rap is so different.
I like
It's
it.
like the
Really?
way we
I
flow,
like it,
the way
though.
we come
Can we
off
hear
is
a
so
little
different. So it's
A little bit?
It's cool.
No?
Yeah.
Just drop a little
The
bit?
first rap song
Ooh.
that we did together, my cousin Shonda, who's our manager too,
Shout out to Shonda.
they gave us the lyrics, so they wrote it for us because we're like, talking, so then she's
Talking
like,
smack.
you can't be the happy rapper, Tanisha.
Yeah.
She's like, you just cheesing too much right now. It's an attitude thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
lip gotta raise when you saying that. I'm like, okay, let me.
Yo,
get
you
it
see our
together.
whole mood just changed?
Yeah.
She was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, she went into her little Kim thing like,
Yeah,
what?
I gotta get it together.
Yeah.
But I like it. Rapping
She was the
fun.
sexy rapper.
She has like an alter ego. I
That's
think
what's
all
up.
singers, like Beyonce, Mary, when
Yeah.
they do it, it makes you. It's fun.
One of the things we talk about often on the Man Cave Morning Show, a lot, every day, that we fuss about, fight about, and talk about is relationships. And we often talk about the strong, independent black woman, which we respect and we love. But here on the Man Cave Morning Show, we also talk about the strong, independent black man. Sometimes those two factions come together and they clash. So my question to you ladies is, how do you deal with the conflict between you, a strong woman, and the conflict between a strong man? Because check this out, sometimes there could be a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
And there's no right or no wrong. And it may come down to this. We're going to do it this way. Going to do it this way. You don't tell me what to do, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's an equal, they're two separate ideas, and someone has to step down.
Yeah.
Either you or your husband, or you or your boyfriend. That can cause friction. Talk to me about that. Relationships.
Can you ask the question one more time and then you get it?
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
One of the things that we talk about here on the Man Cave Morning Show often is the friction between strong black women and strong black men. If you're in a relationship with a man that is as independent and as strong as you, that could sometimes cause friction. Now, if when you and I are having a disagreement, right, and we need to do something, and the strong person over here says we need to do this, and the strong person over here says that we need to do that, and they're both equal, there may come a time when you have to step down, or the other person has to step down. How do you deal with those type of conflicts in your relationships, not just with your significant others, but as a strong independent black woman? I understand, but there are also strong independent black men who are opinionated, articulated, and take care of our business.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
100%. Well, for me, I'm not stubborn. Because I like a man to be a man. So I do like that. I feel like
clap that up, drop the bomb on that, sir. Sorry.
I like a man to be a man. So if you have something to say,
right,
then I'm cool with that. I'm respectful. Like I said, I'm not like crazy with it.
Respect is important to a man.
Definitely. And
that's where we live.
To me too.
Thank you so much for saying. I appreciate that.
Your delivery is good and my delivery is good, and I've learned that sometimes you got to be quiet, although that's hard to admit. But I know in my relationship, okay, it's time for me to say that.
Okay. Yes.
Because he had to say anything in about 5 minutes. Okay, so how do you feel?
Right.
So for me, like I said, I feel like I have a good balance. I'm not hard to work with.
Okay.
I like that answer.
That's what's up. Let's
I'm
clap.
the hard one.
I want to run a joint.
I'm the hard one because in those kind of situations, it's really important for the both of you to have strong communication. And you have to, when you have a strong black man over here who's saying, I think we should do it this way, I think you should do it this way, and you are the person who's feeling in your mind, I'm not really feeling that.
Right.
I really honestly really feel like or you want to express something different, you know what I'm saying, or just get your point across or how you're feeling. But the both of you have to be able to have that communication where it's like, I'm going to allow you to express the way you feel, but I need you to allow me to express the way I feel without you feeling like I'm being disrespectful or that I'm attacking you and you feeling like I respect what you're saying. I'm listening to what you're saying. Okay. And I've done that. And now I need you to listen to what I'm saying and respect me. And that's where because I'll just be like, okay, all right, and then it comes out later. Right. Well, I didn't want to do this. I think we should do this. Like, you should have said that 2 years ago, 6 months ago, a week ago, or whatever. Right. So establishing that communication, like having that, is so important. Or you're gonna have that clash. You're gonna have that battle.
Yeah.
So.
Understand that.
Yes.
Just say
Yeah. So one of my favorite songs, again, was the one I heard on the Rundown. And just tell us about the song, the name of it, what inspired it, who you worked on the song with.
It's called Bring It Home. Paul Hill wrote it. He's part of the P-Funk camp. Yeah. And G Coop produced it. And G Coop has worked with Migos and Jay and worked with a lot of people. He's popping right now. And that
Granddad's on it.
Yeah, Granddad's on it. We recorded it at G Coop's house in Oakland. And yeah, it's a really fun.
It's a
song.
funky
It's
song, real sassy and funky. That's one of our more funky ones.
Yeah, and that was one that recording it was like Tanisha.
Oh, the both
part
of
where
us.
We go, bring it home to mom.
Boy.
Come on, I need you to sing it. Like, I need you to sing it, but talk it type of vibe. I'm like, but what do you mean?
Yep. Finally, that last was like, come on. I got so frustrated, and a lot of times when you're frustrated, that's when you get it. I was so mad. Like, if he got to say this one more time, come on, bring the sass, bring the attitude. I need you to say. Me and Tanisha got up there, bring it home. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Feel like you mad.
We get beat up in the
studio. We get beat up.
We've gotten those moments.
Granddad doesn't beat us up too much.
I know.
Granddad doesn't beat us up too much, but we've gotten beat up.
But you know what? I saw. Let me tell you, and it's funny because like the last time we interviewed and we talked and everything, and even when I saw y'all perform at BB King's the last time, and y'all were great. Y'all were great then, but I saw your growth when I watched y'all on BET, and just the attitude and how you was moving around and just how people were gravitating towards y'all. I was like, that's my girls. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was killing it. I was like, and like, you know how you can look at somebody and see their evolution and be like, they're stars now.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
They're stars, and the rest of the world is about to know that.
Yes.
In a huge way.
And so celebrity.
Yeah, and with the whole fact that it's crazy that you're telling me today that George, my beloved brother, is retiring after all the great years he's been doing this thing and all the trends he didn't set. Now he's like, he instilled his legacy into y'all, and it's like y'all the next phase of the whole Clinton, you know what I'm saying, Clinton movement, the generation, the homegrown entertainment movement, and it's like y'all gonna carry that torch well.
Oh,
I see it because y'all been groomed. I mean, who better to be groomed by than George Clinton?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, that set the path for a lot of cats.
This is true.
I mean, George Clinton gave some cats some rap careers, and they may not admit it.
Yes,
but it's
they
true.
may not say that, but very responsible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for a lot of hits out there in the whole hip hop community. So, yeah, salute to y'all. But I'm gonna run that joint, bring it home, because that's one of my faves.
Okay, cool.
I'm on it right now. So you already know what it is, man. WBcast1.com, the official Man Cave Morning Show, and Black Coffee with Miss GLO in the morning. We here, baby.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Bring it home.
What you got good for daddy? Then daddy's incomplete. Legs without feet. Every girl loves a bad boy, 'cause a bad boy loves to go hard. And every boy loves a good girl to be a bad girl, and I can both parts. You can always count on me 7 days a week to get the job done. I could be your everything when you need it, sweet. I'm your only one. Bring it home to ma, bring it home to ma, 'cause your mama gotcha. Your mama gotcha. Bring it home to ma, bring it home to ma. I make it good and hotter. I got what you want, I got what you need. You gotta know what's up. You gotta know what's up. When mama gets you, promise you, you won't get it up. No one does what I do to me, so bring it home. Streets don't love you like I would. So bring it home, bring it home. No one got your back. Mama, what you got good for daddy? Then daddy's incomplete. Legs without feet. Can't speak for the money chicks, but I'm confident about who I am. Yes, my mother didn't raise no fool. I got no problem trying to keep it there. Oh no, but I know I'm a down piece. Gotta treat me right or I'll be up and gone. When you get tired of running the streets, you know where I be. Bring it home to me. Bring it home to ma, bring it home to ma, 'cause your mama gotcha. Your mama gotcha. Bring it home to ma, bring it home to ma. I make it good and hotter. I got what you want, I got what you need. You gotta know what's up. You gotta know what's up. When mama gets you, promise you, you won't get it up. No one does what I do to me, so bring it home. So bring it home. Streets won't love you like I would. So bring it home, bring it home. No one got your back. You can call your mama. I'll treat you right. That's right. Bring it home, bring it home. Check this out. Mama got something to do. She said she got to get with. Mama got a good foot too. Mama be on some other type shit. Mama got things to get done. Let the man keep bumping that good shit. Mama, are you ready? What you got to do? You got that
Yeah.
Lot of energy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
feeling it.
I like that.
Wow.
Yep.
Dopeness. So that's
Yep.
available right now for purchase.
put that on the EP too.
Yeah.
It's going on the EP?
Yeah, it's going to go on
So
the
they
EP.
had another exclusive.
Yeah, I'm saying. So that was exclusive? All right.
That was an
That's what's up.
exclusive. They can get that, right? It's an exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
We got that.
EP. When is the EP coming out?
So the single's coming out May 4th.
Okay.
It's called This Club.
This Club.
Yes.
And This Club is fun. It has the...
Who produced that?
He makes it. You're right. It has the whole rap sing.
Fusion, yes.
You know, the fusion. So it's definitely a fun joint that all the young...
Somebody told me y'all got to clean in the dirty version.
Yeah. One cuss word.
Got that one little curse word.
Yeah.
The dirty version.
The dirty version.
The dirty version.
We're going to play the dirty version today.
That's right.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. So we have that May 4th, and then we're going to drop another single this summer. And then the EP probably end up coming out probably at the end of the summertime.
Okay.
And then Grandad has a new Parliament album coming out.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that video.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a new Parliament album coming out.
It's gonna
be dope. So this year is gonna be really interesting but fun at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff dropping.
Yeah.
You know, we our brothers and cousins, they got stuff coming out too.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's cool.
You know.
Yeah, the new Parliament album is gonna be great.
Nice.
I can imagine.
Very
It's gonna be
excited.
great.
Very
There's
excited
a
about
lot
that.
of good songs on there.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm excited. Look.
So he leaving the industry with a fire album.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like definitely, it's
Absolutely.
all types. It's like it just infuses everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really dope.
Any features like collaborations?
His single has Scarface on it.
Yeah, that's hot too.
But no, he really kept it in the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Grant has always been known for that, working with the camp and the family and things like that. So that's really what that is. But it's a lot of songs. Like, I was asking him, like, how you gonna do this?
It's like the last album.
Yeah, how you gonna do this? A lot of material.
So let me go back. So when is he supposed to be retiring again?
Next year.
Next year
around this time. Yeah.
She said they said it's been 60 years. Is he want to
be
go
60 years? Yeah.
So in the album's dropping when?
We don't have a date on the album. I know the video for I'm Gonna Make You Sick of Me will be dropping May 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
my birthday.
Okay. So May 8th is the video dropping. I don't have the date for the album though. So I know the other day they were just going through all the songs trying to pick them. They're all mixed and mastered and everything, but he's just trying to pick out what's gonna go.
Yo, that's crazy because if he dropping a new album and he retiring though, people gonna expect like George is gonna perform.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna expect more.
That tour is gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be dope.
I'm
And
not
the
gonna
album
see.
gonna be
I'm
called
like,
Medicaid
come back,
Fraud
please.
Dog.
Wow. What's the album called?
Medicaid Fraud Dog.
Medicaid
Medicaid Fraud Dog.
Yeah,
That's the Parliament title though.
Yeah, sure.
That's a tough song.
I'm ready for that song, right?
What? I'm gonna make you sick.
I'm gonna make you sick. We're gonna do the fun song
Nah,
of
I
the
ain't
day.
got it. I ain't got it.
Yeah, you do.
We gotta do the fun
Yeah,
song
Who am I?
of the day, man.
Yeah,
Right.
you do.
Yeah,
That's not
Love that song. Love it.
Has a lot of energy. I love it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could find
I'm
that.
gonna make you sick.
When that song come on, I just be
ready.
So when the first time I heard it, which was maybe about 2 months ago, I think Norman played. I was like, wait,
what's that?
Yeah, I heard it here.
I was like, play that again.
Yeah,
That
it's
song
funky.
makes the whole
to the
stage
words.
just
Oh,
jump.
yes.
Like everybody
The
just
words,
gets
yes,
into
it
this
does.
groove, and
The
it's
words
over.
are powerful. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. I was like, right on.
I'm gonna give you the antidote.
Yes. I was like, oh, okay. Yes.
Turn that up.
Fuck that.
It make your face ugly.
Shout out to Christy Walker. That's in the chat.
George told me out. I'm gonna make you sick. Featuring Scarface. I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna make you sick of me. I'm gonna give you the antidote. Something to make you better. I'm gonna make you
got that funk for your ass.
Something wrong with your phone for sure. First I'm gonna tell you something's wrong with it. Then I'm gonna tell you no. No need to repeat. No need to read the label warning. Oh no. Just take two of me, girl, and promise you'll phone me in the morning. Woo!
I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna make you sick of me. And I'm gonna give you the antidote. Something to make you feel better. I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna make you sick of me. Then I'm gonna give you the antidote. I got the phone for you. I got that man for your ass. Dr. Feel Good. Dr. Feel me.
I'm gonna make you sicker. Get up, switch up, hit you with this pill, my nigga. Funk and tell a kid, and you better be telling me you feeling this. Real as it gets, no substitute. Admit now what you caught up. Tangle in that funk way we brought you. Jamming that knee deep, bang bang, ski ski. Not totally deep, but deep enough. Wow, you ain't here, bitch. You glory hella stupid. Funk is not providing this groove, swap looped it. Oops, the greatest rhymes of all time. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop. That's why I'm gonna make you sick of me. All this hip hop history. When you mix that funk, you keep with me. Funk, the dudes from Jones, I got the antidote with the words I spoke.
You sick. I'm gonna make you sick of me. And I'm gonna give you the antidote. Something to make you feel better. I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna make you sick of me. Then I'm gonna give you the antidote. I got the phone for you.
That's dope. We just got word Caroline
Shout out,
sent in.
yes.
She said May 22nd that album's gonna drop.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have
So,
okay. Yeah.
May 22nd the album's gonna
22nd.
drop, and May 8th the video's gonna drop.
Yeah, the
over at
video is
Vivo.
really dope.
So yeah,
Video
that's
guy directed it is really dope.
a video guy.
Want
Oh,
to thank you
Lord.
and your family for slapping the taste out of mumble rap. Thank you.
Oh,
This is a song. This is
You
a
are
song-
something.
This is a song that we had a conversation about, music, and this is the song we play
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
let people understand what it is.
Where
Thank
it came
y'all.
from.
I'm ready to get on the
Thank y'all.
stage
Who's
now.
your favorite
Thank
rapper
you.
right
Get on
now?
the stage. Come on, come on.
Who's my favorite rapper right now?
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick, okay.
Yeah, I rock.
J. Cole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kendrick
Current.
and Cole.
And I do like who the boy that sing all the time. I do like Drake.
Yeah.
I do like Drake. Yeah,
I like all
his
three.
musicianship is.
I like
I do.
Plies. I'm sorry.
You like?
Plies
You know, listen,
is a hot mess. I love him.
Nah, but
I love
I do. I love
you know
him.
me, I gotta rock
Just-
with
he a
I
mess.
like trap
with
music.
lyrics
Like,
and dope skills.
Oh yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
Dopest rapper, just period, man. It's Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Salute.
I'm with you.
Cardi B.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I mean,
Y'all know damn well. No, let me change that real
I
quick.
like her stuff.
No,
but
she
I'm
dope.
just
She
saying.
dope. But
Cardi B,
Jay Z.
Well,
But I love me some Plies.
It's not so much a lyric. I think it's just
And
it's the beats.
Jay Z is still.
They make you want to like
Oh
Yeah.
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 I tell you, Cardi
just
make
turn
you
into
a G.
this.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah, Cardi's latest album is hot.
Card, and all of a
Cardi's
sudden you
album is
go,
hot.
So let me ask y'all this question. Straight up, honesty.
Yeah.
Cardi,
Uh-oh.
her start, her rise. What do you honestly feel about Cardi B, her music, and where she at right now? And each one of y'all take that.
I like her.
I like her too. I didn't get to because what is she?
She was. See, I'm a reality show junkie. She's not.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
So
watch
I'll
TV.
never forget the first time she came on, and I wasn't aware of who she was. I was like, "What's going on here?" On the show, I'm like, "What's going on here?" And my mother said, "That girl gonna be a star." I was like, "Really?" She was like, something about her so funny. My mom just gravitated to Cardi B.
Yeah,
she thought she was hilarious.
What's that face she be making?
She was like, "Is Love and Hip Hop on?" Because
that
girl is.
She's authentic.
I told my kids.
By the
Yes,
time I got
she
to
is.
it, she didn't. She
I
already.
told my kids. I said she won't be back next season.
Yeah, she's.
And so then she grew on me because at first I was like, "What? You know, Love and Hip Hop is funny." So I was
Yes.
like, what's going on here?
Right.
But then
She had the it, right?
She had the it,
Yeah.
and she's herself.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is.
I
She's
do like
relatable.
that
She's definitely
about her.
own person.
Yeah,
I love
and there's
that
a lot of
about
people
her.
out there
Whatever
that's
it
like
is.
her. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? She says how she feels, and it's uncensored. You know.
Yeah. I didn't know who she was either. And I said,
I didn't know. I didn't get to
I
her
said
to
she
Bodak
going
Yellow. And I'm
places.
like,
Oh yeah, when Bodak Yellow came out, I was like,
I said
okay.
she won't be back next year.
Right, right.
Hey.
before Bodak Yellow came out, I never heard any of her music. I just heard her speak.
Yes. 'cause
And
she
that was real
flooding
interesting
Instagram.
for me. I'm
Yes.
like, okay, then Bodak Yellow came out. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I'm feeling this. Her album dropping, I like it.
Yeah.
I do, I like it.
And people like the story.
Yeah.
I think anybody loves a good
There you go.
success.
That's what it is.
Yes.
The story.
Yeah.
You know what
She's
I'm saying?
very
It's a story
down to
behind
her.
it.
She
You're
raw.
right.
She real. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She's
with,
herself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Very
with
best
all
of
the
herself.
hype, the album is good. My daughter let me copy
Yeah,
it. Like,
that-
I
it's-
like it.
the album is tight.
Yeah.
No doubt. It's tight. I got to
People
admit.
my age singing it.
But you
I
know
can't
what?
even
know all the
Yeah.
words.
You know what I respect about her?
I
She
popped it.
doesn't
I'm
claim
like,
to
all right,
write
Cardi,
her
let's
music
see.
either.
Then I
She
was like,
just
wait a
goes-
minute now.
Hmm?
I like
She
this.
doesn't write all of her music either.
No, I'm
Like
a
as
fan.
a rapper, she goes,
I'm a
I'm an
fan.
artist. She doesn't.
I like
she
it.
and she
I
doesn't
like
say,
it.
"Oh, I wrote this. I wrote that."
I like her energy
people
and her
be
honesty.
denying that.
That's all good.
That's just her thing.
People
Like,
have always come together and write
she's
things.
just
Right,
like
right.
she does her
Collaborate.
thing. Though.
Yep.
Collaborate, you know what I'm saying? I think there's like different. You have hip hop or rap or whatever.
Yep.
But then you have lanes.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta stay
Yes,
in your
ma'am.
lane.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yes.
Yeah, like even
Yes.
in the 90s or whatever,
Right.
the 80s, I'm pretty sure they had like lanes. I mean, you got your Luke, you know,
Of
Big Booty,
course.
you know, and then
Yep.
you got your Wu Tang.
Right.
Two different worlds.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you with the two different world thing. What do you feel about everybody's doing the comparisons? How do you feel about Nicki first, Nicki Minaj, and then how you feel about the comparisons right now between the two female artists right now? There's a lot of comparisons and a lot of beef with Nicki and Cardi.
There's a lot of beef, and
I don't like it.
I really don't.
Cause I like them both.
And
They're
I think
different.
their
I like 'em
delivery
both.
is
They're
different.
different.
Their style is different.
They're
They're
different.
different.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so the beef, I'm just not.
The beef is stupid.
Not
Yeah,
feeling it.
I mean, unless you're gonna have like a hip hop battle thing, which I'm all down for.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like hearing wordplay.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
right, right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I like that. But if it's personal, which I don't know, but if it's personal, then
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna listen to Nicki.
Right, right,
And
right.
I'm
Right.
gonna listen to Cardi.
Right.
Because they're
Yes.
both good.
I heard the beef
They
was
both
over
have their
something real
own
stupid.
different-
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna keep it moving.
The fact that they always
Petty.
pit female
Petty.
hip hop artists against one another. It's
I didn't
they
even know
always.
they were beefing. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it
Nicki
was-
Minaj.
Well, I mean, it's like a
It was
perceived.
bad.
um,
Though.
And what's Papoose'
Right.
Is it
wife
really?
name?
Is
Remy
it
Ma.
really
Is it
Or
really
is
beef,
it-
or is
Oh.
Did
it?
they? I don't
Yeah,
know,
I
but
don't-
did they make it?
Because you know how
that draws you in.
That draws you in.
It
Right.
sells
They make
records.
it-
That sells
Yeah.
records. It creates,
You know what I'm
conversation.
saying?
So
Fake
it's like,
out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull Candy Apple Red into politics right now. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical question. Here's a hypothetical. Hypothetically, right? Donald Trump gets elected for another term. Hypothetically, right?
my God.
And y'all get the phone call. We want y'all to sing at his inauguration.
What do y'all do?
What are y'all gonna do? We're gonna pay y'all. It's $1 million to perform. $1 million.
Look at that face.
To perform at the inauguration for Donald Trump.
Now listen.
What do y'all
give
do?
me 5%.
What does Candy Apple Red do?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And what do you think George, your grandfather, would advise y'all to do? So I want to hear about y'all, and then Granddad.
I don't want to do it. I don't.
Say that again, nice and clear.
Trump
I don't want to do
Trump and $1 million. I don't want to be nowhere.
That million sound good to you, don't it?
And it's not like we're
Look, she like Trump $1 million. Trump $1 million. Okay.
It make you rethink some things, but to be honest with you, that is such a turnoff. That's the one thing I am not trying to do. Okay. Could probably get me to do
she
anything
got the
I was gonna say, don't do it. Yeah. Be careful how you answer that. Don't do it.
I'm not trying to do. I ain't gonna lie though. I'd be crying when I get home. That million.
I know, right? But that's the sad part. You only want the money. You wouldn't feel honored.
Right. I don't feel honored. I'm only doing this for the money.
I wouldn't feel honored. And
then I walk away with the money and being like.
So the answer basically is no. It's not worth selling your soul for.
No, I wouldn't want to do.
I'm not trying to do that.
I think George said, "Hell no."
Okay.
This is why.
Straight up, y'all.
From day one, I always loved George.
No.
Because first of all, think about it. George is George. He ain't got to do it. He can say,
"This is true."
Nope.
He can say, "No, thank you."
As soon as George get that call, you know what I'm saying? Hi, George. This is your president,
number
Donald
45.
Trump. I like you perform at my parties, such. George would be like, "Nope."
He probably wouldn't even answer.
He'd be like, "Get the funk out of here."
Yeah, that's exactly what he would say.
And Granddad stays locked on the news.
Wow.
Like when I come in his house,
with me like that.
He know what's going on.
He's like a soap opera. You see this? Like he stays locked on the news.
As artists, I'm so glad you said that because I love you guys and we would just have to agree to disagree. If you would have said, you know what I mean? But one of the things one of our mantras on the show is all money is not good money.
Yes.
Right.
And just as women. You
can't grab this.
I can't rock with that.
While we get such.
While I understand, it's a business and it's about money.
They said
if you look at who was the name of that artist that did the
Chrisette Michelle.
Okay, so she got some nice money. She got some nice bread.
Worth it.
Okay, what happened to her ability to get bread after that?
And I like Chrisette.
It was
I love
I feel so
Chrisette.
bad for her because she was put between a rock and a hard place, and people got to pay their bills. So maybe
that's understandable.
Maybe those opportunities wasn't coming along.
And speaking,
what you guys said, Batavia?
I said no. I that's definitely understandable. It's easy for people to throw the shade and give you such backlash when they don't understand what you got going on at home. It's like okay, but
yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely devil's advocate, right? I gotta be the one to do it.
And I understand
nobody's seeing that part, but
and I understand you got to pay your bills in respect,
yeah.
but you got to pay your bills tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and that could affect potentially how you pay your bills in the future. That's all. No shade, no hate. I love her, very big fan, and I heard how she discussed it. When she spoke about it and how she put it out there, and I love her and I support her, and I want people to come back to support. I'm just saying, certain times got to make a stand. Certain times, like it ain't always about got to make this money, got to do it. Right. Certain times, listen, this is where I am, and I appreciate where you are.
Right.
Appreciate where I am. That's all I'm saying. So thank you so much for that, ladies.
Before I run this next clip, I'm just curious. Do y'all have groupies?
Oh,
y'all two ladies, do y'all have groupies?
Yeah, they got groupies.
Yeah. So it's funny because we're still like climbing the ladder,
right?
And I've noticed within the last year and a half that listen, me and Batavian we were in Japan and we came down into the hotel lobby and we are the girls that our management gets on us all the time because we're like throwing some sweatpants, throwing t-shirts.
Please.
Keep it pushing. I might have a scarf on when I go eat breakfast.
Right.
Management got on us about that.
Yes. And these two Japanese ladies were like, Kandy apple red, candy apple. I'm like, oh shit. Who calling us?
Right.
And not,
Can we get a picture?
George's grandkids.
Like, no, wait, yes, but no. I had on a scarf, y'all.
Right.
I was jet lagged.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
I looked crazy.
Right.
That was a learning experience because we couldn't tell them no. because it wasn't because of wanted to.
I
Like,
got
he
you.
look a hot mess.
Right.
We took that picture. I was like, oh no, we can't do this no more. So we've noticed that people are starting to be familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we are our names, things like that. And then the men, men come. Men are like,
that's every show.
Right.
Little puppies.
Right.
It ain't hard.
And you get off the stage.
It's easy for girls. You know what I'm saying? Like the men in the band, they be working.
We're free. Men are free.
They ain't gotta work.
They come flocking.
Men are working. Yeah, we're free. We have no value at all.
Oh, jeez. The problems of being pretty.
I'll pick you and pick you. And
it was too much.
It's not a problem.
The last show,
I think guys are afraid of me.
Honestly, the last show,
always make that joke.
Candy Apple Red, will you be our girlfriends? I just love you so much.
Wow. Yeah, I inbox, I DM you.
Right? You had sweaty old guys. Like the sweaty old guys.
No, they're young.
Oh no.
They be young, old, but this particular instance, they were younger. Oh, will you guys be our girlfriends?
Oh, did you tell him yet? Should have told him.
No, we were just like,
he would have been all over.
You know the go-to line. You're so silly.
Really? That's
the go-to.
Come at them the wrong way. That's when George pop up, going, I'm gonna make you sick of me.
He gonna hit him with the funk stick, messing with his
Hit you with the atomic dog across your face.
George gonna hit him with that funk stick.
So
I'm gonna run his granddaughters if he wants to.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna run this clip. Y'all let me know, what y'all think of it and what was going on when I run this clip. Ooh, let me find it.
Oh, that was it.
Hi, we are Candy Apple Red with a K and 2 D's. Yes, and yesterday was great. Good energy. Great energy. It was live. We love it here. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Candy Apple Red.
So you can sit right.
Amsterdam, how y'all doing?
If I could take you away to a better day, oh how our love would turn out okay. And if you just listen to me, we could vanish in our sleep, and together just you and me. Wish they could understand the position they put us in. If we could only be real about the way that we feel, then we could fly away to another time and space. We could love in our own rejected way. If I could take you away to a better day, oh how our love would turn out okay. And if you just listen to me, we could vanish in our sleep, and together.
All right, what was going on there in Amsterdam? I always wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah,
it's fun.
So much
fun.
You had a lot of fun?
A lot of fun.
I love Amsterdam. Yeah, it's fun. And that clip, like I said, that was from like maybe 3-4 years ago.
3 or 4 years ago?
Nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can hear it in our
voices
that we were nervous.
But it's good to watch. It's like we've grown so much.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's cool. But Amsterdam is fun. A lot of fun. And the fans there are like awesome. Yeah. The first time I went there, I was like, we need to go to the red light district. But you guys
dig it.
But I think
right now
we got first year we didn't.
Why? Because they got good water?
Yes.
Alkaline. Yeah.
Yes.
It's alkaline water.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I was like, we gotta go. And we went, a guy who lived there took us. And it was so much fun because he took us.
So you had your in-house tour guide.
Yeah, we was all up in the mix.
Yeah,
and it was like in the movies. Like they had the music playing. You got the women.
All kinds of women.
Oh,
you were like, what's going on there?
It was interesting.
Hey y'all.
And they're looking at you like you come in and you pay.
That's how they look.
You just looking
we
at
ain't
me.
got time for you staring.
Right.
Come in and pay.
Or go.
Yeah,
like,
you gonna be a customer.
We don't want to come, but we want to look.
Right.
We had fun though. We try to get out when we get to other towns.
Oh yeah, as much as we can.
Yeah.
All right, so introduce. I got this new joint.
The
that
new
I'm looking at
joint.
right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, introduce in the club and set that up.
In this club. Ooh, that's the new single. And actually, that's the track that my brother Trezay, y'all know him.
Yeah.
You know, he produced and wrote, and it's fun and it's funky and it's clubbish,
sassy,
very very sassy. And so y'all said y'all gonna play the uncensored version,
the dirty
version,
the funky version,
the funky version
without one little curse word.
Yeah, one little curse
that
word.
Is so funny.
I'm so in love. You turn me up. Can't get enough. As soon as we leave this club, I'm so in love. You turn me up. Can't get enough. As soon as we leave this club, I'ma get turned up. I'ma get faded, yeah, I'ma get lit. Up in the VIP. Waiting on you like I work in this bitch. Where you at? I'ma blow your mind, boy. I'ma show you things that you never ever seen. Not with your eyes, boy. Not without your eyes, boy. Not in your dream. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. Need more. Yeah, I got the bomb, boy. Yeah, I got the bomb, boy. C4. Stand back. I might burn. You don't turn me up like a right turn. I see you pulling up in that Range Rover, and I'ma shut it down. Game over. I just want you right here next to me. See what I'm so in love, love. I'm so in love, so in love. And you know exactly what it's gonna be soon as we leave this club, club. We leave this club, leave this club. I'm so in love. You turn me up. Can't get enough. As soon as we leave this club. Hey! I'm about to show out. Boy, I'm in the game and it's about to be a blowout. It's about to go down. We about to get it poppin' like a showdown. If you didn't know, you better know now. I'ma be the one to make your whole world go round. Baby, I'm about to go pro now. Make you say my name as a proper, not a pronoun. This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. Need more. Yeah, I got the bomb, boy. Yeah, I got the bomb, boy. C4. Stand back. I might burn. You done turn me up like a right turn. Now we pulling off in the Range Rover, and I'ma shut it down. Game over. I just want you right here next to me. See what I'm so in love, love. I'm so in love, so in love. And you know exactly what it's gonna be soon as we leave this club, club. We leave this club, leave this club. I'm so in love. I just want you right here next to me. You turn me up. I'm so in love. Can't get enough. I'm so in love, so in love. And you know exactly what it's gonna be soon as we leave this club, club. We leave this club, leave this club. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. You turn me up. Can't get enough. As soon as we leave this club. I'm so in love. Can't get enough. I just want you right here next to me. See what I'm so in love, love. I'm so in love, so in love. And you know exactly what it's gonna be soon as we leave this club, club. We leave this club, leave this club.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
I was expecting like some curses, whatever, like that.
That was just that one little baby curse.
This song is hot.
Just that one.
Dirty.
I love
It ain't dirty.
But like I was saying, off air,
yeah,
I was like, it puts me in that Vanity 6
That's
mode.
classic. Right?
Yeah, that classic.
That's the
Vanity
classic
6.
feel right there.
Yes.
Like if I was a DJ, I would run like Nasty Girl right after that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Definitely very sexy. That's what we were going for. Definitely something that they could play in the clubs.
Yeah.
Sassy.
You gotta get the
Sassy,
lazy love
sexy.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was waiting for his. I'm like, what happened?
Right. Like, what's your reaction gonna be?
What you gonna say? They talk about you.
Listen, fire.
You like things?
No, that's
Look at the
fire.
face,
Like,
it's hot.
no, I get in trouble for my opinions. I don't.
Do
I don't.
you?
I don't lie. That
So
shit
let me
is
ask
fire.
you, if it wasn't when you are really feeling like, what do you say?
Right.
Like, what's your reaction when it's like, this is something
When I'm on the mic
trash?
or off?
When you're on the mic.
Nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
usually. So you do
you're
the
just-
silent
you're
thing.
the- okay.
Well, I'm learning.
What did you used to say? What was the old reaction?
Garbage.
Ooh,
You would say that to the artist.
I used to, yeah,
You know
but
how hard we work.
Oh,
no, I mean,
indeed.
okay. This is an interesting conversation. Check this out. I'm accustomed to having like controversial. Listen, it's an opinion. That's not hate. I can have an opinion. Like, if I don't like something, I can say that without hating the artist. Like, for instance,
100%.
I was listening to like, oh God, please don't say that we took the Trump money because I love these women.
Right.
I'd have been like,
You
though
was
I
ready
love you,
for
I'd
it.
have been like, though I love you,
Right.
See, that's not hate. When you put your art, okay. So, for instance, when I say something, right, and people don't like what I say, I have to accept that
Right.
because they have a right to have an opinion. Now, once it becomes mean spirited and personal, you as a human being, you can feel me trying to tear you down, destroy your artistry.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
different from saying I'm not really like. We got a segment called Hot or Not.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's a not,
Right.
what I'm gonna say?
Right.
Hot. You know what I'm saying?
And there's
Like,
gonna be people who don't like your stuff.
But don't you guys want that real opinion though?
Right.
Yeah,
You guys want like somebody to say
exactly.
like, if you ask me, I'm gonna be like,
and also,
Right,
just to finish the point, like your grandfather is on. He's like a god. So my opinion is so high, so that the expectation to Dawood, not to nobody else,
Right.
the expectation is high.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So that's not hate. It's like, yo, do you know what the lineage is? You know what I mean? Like, so if I went to a Prince concert and it was garbage, I'll be like, hey, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if I'm listening to, I've never seen your grandfather
slack.
Right.
mess up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe that's too high of a. So now here you
Right.
come. I'm like,
Right.
let's get it.
Right.
I don't think that's hate.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
That's love, actually.
I think that's love.
That's love because
You know what I
people
mean?
now are holding you to that high standard. So
Because
it's like,
you're-
okay,
you're
we gotta bring
continu-
it.
like-
You're nervous.
Last
I
thing,
know,
then I'm gonna be
right?
And make
quiet.
you nervous.
Make us nervous.
Pops is the cornerstone of like he's like
Right.
James Brown. Like
Yeah.
it's certain cornerstones of modern American music.
Right.
And you come on the stage like
They be like, what's he telling y'all?
So
right.
let
You
me,
know what I mean?
so
You see
let
what
me-
I'm saying?
So let me
Right.
ask y'all, did y'all perform this yet?
So in
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
yeah, we did perform it.
We didn't actually know.
Yeah, we didn't know. We went to like this DJ coalition ran by DJ Big X in
Okay.
Atlanta. And so we get there. The guy named Kool Ace brought us.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you're just going to come and check the vibe.
Yeah.
It's all DJs.
Right.
And we got there. And Miss Deb was there, Waka Flocka's mom. And, we're, a lot of big people there. And
Yeah.
Right.
we sit down and then they say, DJ X was like, oh, y'all performing.
Right.
There's only been
Like,
a
mouth
lot
got
of rappers
dry.
going before us.
We were the
my
only girls.
Gosh, only girls.
And we've been in a lot of situations like that.
Yeah,
where
when
we're
we're
the
the only
only
girls.
girls.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Right.
we're not hardcore.
Yeah.
You got these, they're like, so we got up there and
Doing
we
our
did
little
it.
sexy, saucy thing.
Yeah, and it worked. I mean,
Yeah.
the DJ
That song's
like,
fire, yo.
yeah, like one DJ was like, oh, that's a hit. Like, hit me
that's
up
a
when
hit.
that come
It's
out.
what it's
I
a
like
hit.
got some positive
But
feedback.
definitely nervous.
Oh yeah.
So nervous.
We were a little bit more prepared.
Okay, so the feedback was more or less like, what was it? 50-50 was more or less leaning to they feeling it or what?
Oh, they loved it. We did that
it.
one, and we did a slow one called "Do Things," and that's gonna be our second single. And
they like that as well.
Yeah, they loved it. All the men were like, "Y'all saying everything that I want a woman to say to me, or that I'm trying to say to a woman." Like, so that was cool.
I stopped my conversation. Wait a minute, you know. So
that was
making
good.
me want to do things.
Yeah,
like, do
that's
things.
what we trying to do.
I wish I could hear that. Do things is super.
And when you say you get nervous, once you're into it, the nerves disappear, right? I mean, or no? Talk to me.
Shonda, she just said she wish we can hear that.
Wait, what?
Management.
What about management over there?
Yeah, Do Things is
Can we get a
sexy.
snip?
I want y'all.
Can we get a snip from y'all? Love, y'all here?
Oh,
They said,
I want y'all to play the song.
Oh.
Is Shonda out there?
Acapella, yeah, she looking at us.
Shonda, can you send Do Things?
Email.
Yeah, because
send us the file.
Because it's the vibe of it.
With the music and everything, because we can sing it,
but
it's
it's
not going to be the same with the music,
Yeah, so
they come in here with the sexy joints today.
So do you guys write a lot
fire.
of your stuff yourself, or do you have people who say, "Hey, we have this song and we got you in mind. We want you to sing it." You know, because being an artist, I know sometimes you want to put your own spin on stuff, and people probably constantly sending you stuff, whether it's a family member or not. Do people send you stuff?
Yeah,
it's both.
both.
We write, and then we have writers and people who had
writing sessions.
Yeah, writing sessions, and sometimes it's us helping to write, and so it's both.
Yeah, okay,
it's a mixture.
Right. Yeah.
Is it difficult to resist just funking everything up all the time? Like you're in the studio, you're like, I gotta get funk. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're on a different genre, does the funk just always naturally spill in, or you can be disciplined to say, no, honey, we're singing a ballad. No, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like,
it depends on who we're working with.
Yeah, that's what it is. It really depends. We've done there's certain people that we work with, and it's just like we getting funky today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then we might work with somebody else, and it's a completely different feel. You don't have that urge to keep it funky all the time. So,
do you play any instruments?
No. Listen. When I was 14,
here we go.
was like, I'm going to play the guitar.
Here we go.
Okay, so Uncle Gary, who wore the diaper.
Yes.
He gave me a guitar. My mom bought me one. Granddad gave me one. I was like, oh, yes. And Uncle Gary said to me, so your nails.
Here we go.
Your nails.
Yes, the pick. Yes.
Oh, and you're going to get calluses.
Yes.
And I had just turned 14. I was going into high school, and I said,
Yeah.
That don't
That's
sound
hilarious.
cute.
You're such a girl.
And I'm so
Such a
mad.
girl.
That guitar
It was
so
such a
quick.
girl.
Listen,
You're such a girl.
Put you over
I
here.
just stay in my vocal lessons. I was always in choir. Both of us were always.
You'd have
in
been
choir.
funky right now on that guitar.
I know, right? I can still do it. Still, you know. But right now, I'm just
Tanisha,
playing
you got the
air
guitar.
That's
You
funny.
got him still.
That's all I got.
I bet you play a mean air guitar.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I actually just bought a cello.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful instrument.
Yeah, I bought a cello, and
Beautiful
so when I
instrument.
go home, I have to continue my lessons. I've had a couple lessons so far, but it was the same thing. I went in and I got my nails cut down, and then I went in for my cello lesson, and the lady was like, "You got to cut them down some more." And I'm like, "Cut them down
Like
some
they're already on the
more.
meat?
They're already low." She was like,
Yeah, to get to the strings.
Because you're a Virgo, so my daughter's a Virgo. She actually plays the guitar.
Oh, nice.
And she know how to read music. I don't know where she
Nice.
learned.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I cannot read music, but I know what sounds good.
Are you talking about
Right.
Blair?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she can sing. You
Oh,
understand?
yes.
So where she got this from, I don't know.
Yeah, tell us
Yeah, I
in
don't
there.
know
I
either.
don't know.
It's good to know how to
Wait,
read.
no,
Wow.
he said,
She
"Yeah,
knows
I
that.
don't know either."
She can do, and I'm just in awe for people who can like play music, who can read music, who can play an instrument. I'm sitting here like,
It's
because I
beautiful.
tried to
We
learn how
gonna
to play the
see.
piano.
It's fascinating.
It's
We
hard.
gonna
My
see.
fingers a
It
little.
was-
They wasn't reaching them.
They don't
keys.
stretch
They
like
don't stretch.
Yeah.
short pinky.
It was hard.
Yeah,
piano
it was
is no joke.
very hard. So anyone that knows how to play an instrument, I know I was watching a documentary on Prince and how he taught himself, and within 3 years he can play any type. And I just was like, that must.
That's
be like,
amazing.
Yeah,
God,
no.
he's
That's
gifted.
amazing.
You know what I mean? Because I can't do that.
Yeah,
it's good to learn how to play an instrument.
And reading music is a whole other language.
Yes. But starting young is easier than trying to do it right now.
So, wow. Guess what I got? We about to do some things.
Okay, let's do some things. Okay.
So set it up.
Exclusive.
You already know what it is, man. The Man Cave Morning Show and Black Coffee with Miss Glow in the morning. This is the combo show today, and we got our beautiful guests, talented, amazing. They're family to us. Kandy Apple Red. What we about to play now?
Do things.
Let's get it.
The kind of shit that I'm talking about when you're doing things like that there and yes that there. That's the kind of shit that freaks me out when you're doing things like that there and yes that there. I can't hide what I've been feeling for you any much longer. You know what you do. And I'm sure by now you know that I am already open, wide open for you. It's no secret that you know you're doing things to me to set me on fire. And you're the only one that stimulates and put out the flames to my erotic desire. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about when you're doing things like that there and yes that there. That's the kind of shit that freaks me out when you're doing things like that there and yes that there. Boy, I hope this doesn't ever blow up your ego, but boo, you're the best. You know I cling to you whenever we mingle, and my heart's in a wreck. Must be insane forever letting it go this far, but I'm already gone. And if loving you is wrong, then I'd rather be wrong. You keep me clinging on.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I can definitely see me pumping that
That's
in
one of
my
them songs
car.
that just need to be elongated for like 12
driving
minutes.
up 78
I ain't going front.
on your way to PA, and you got a long stretch ahead of
You
you.
put that junk
and
on
you just-
repeat.
and you got your top down, or you got your sunroof
that's
open with
that.
the windows down, and you just chilling. You now this is the time you're gonna do the speed limit.
Now this is the time you gonna do the
Yeah.
speed limit.
That's that flowetry, Les
I like that a
Nubians,
lot.
All I want to know
TLC
is
type
Oh,
of
man.
mixed
when did y'all say
fusion.
the EP was dropping?
What's up with that song? Can I get that?
You like that?
You like
I'ma
that?
send
That
it.
would be
Can
the
I
second
put my
single.
little industry card and get that song?
Can I tell you when
Get that
I
song.
listen?
That's
I'm
fine.
talking to
I'm in
Norm.
the industry. Let me have it.
I'm talking to Norm on the side, like in the back, and I'm like, okay,
Yo, let me-
I hear like that
I had that,
90s
yo.
vibe with that.
Yeah.
I gotta throw that in the
was
truck
and I
right now.
can't think of the group, but I hear like something from one of those 90 girl groups back,
was
like,
it?
and they just like, oh, like you
Shawnee?
know, oh my God,
Shawnee, right? Shawnee?
I couldn't
Zane.
think of it. Johnny, thank you.
yeah.
I could
Yeah.
not think. I was
Yeah.
like,
There
Norm,
you
help
go.
We
me.
get that.
I like
help
that,
me.
though.
Yeah, it feels good, man.
Oh my God.
That's that good
Yeah.
music vibe
Nubians
era.
and flowetry.
Yeah.
So,
Type of-
Got that smooth.
real quick before we let you go, just
Ooh, that was so
tell the
funky.
world where they can follow y'all at, all your social media, and what's popping for y'all next.
You can follow us on Instagram. So Instagram is Kandy with the K and Red with 3 Ds. But everything else like Facebook, Twitter.
That's Kandy Apple Red with a K and 2 Ds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, follow us. We're always everywhere.
We're always everywhere.
We're always everywhere. So it's always something going on. And yeah, make sure you follow us. And our single, This Club, is coming out May 4th.
May 4th.
And
that's a Tuesday for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Exact date.
Yeah,
We
and
feel
so
you.
we're gonna have we don't have the date for Do Things, but we'll definitely
the
let
next
y'all
one.
know.
But
Yeah,
we gonna
make sure
need
y'all
that.
follow
That's the next
us
one.
Yes.
to
Yeah,
get all the.
we need to drop that
we
one.
gonna need that
We'll let
exclusive.
everybody know.
Yeah.
When
Do you have
it's
somewhere to
coming.
be this evening? I think
Tonight.
I heard you guys say
Yeah,
something has something to do tonight.
BB King.
Yes,
Tonight's
BB
a
King.
big
Yes,
night.
Come to
BB
BB
King.
King
Tonight's a big night.
I think tomorrow's the last show.
This
Yep.
BB Kings is closing, y'all.
Wow.
So y'all need to get down.
Yep.
It's the Funk Family Takeover,
Closing.
man. Y'all
Wow.
need to. Anybody that's been to BB Kings
Yeah.
when the Funk Family performs knows that it is just it's an experience.
Mm.
So if you
Yeah.
have not experienced that, you need to be.
That's the
there.
spot.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the last show there.
Yeah.
There's
It's
nothing
gonna be
like
crazy.
it.
It's gonna be so
Yeah,
crazy
it's gonna be
tonight.
going to be
Yeah.
crazy.
People are gonna be
Wear short
scrambling.
scrambling because
Yes.
you're gonna be hot.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be packed.
That's a show like
Wow.
no other.
No doubt.
It's all love. It's all love.
We're
No doubt.
excited to
Yeah.
be helping, close it out.
And we're
Yeah,
excited
so-
for you guys.
Someone
That's
tomorrow,
yeah.
and that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
tomorrow's
Wow.
that's
Wow,
it.
so what's
Oh
up?
man.
That's what's up. So again, we want to thank y'all ladies. Y'all
We
already
love
know. Y'all,
Thank you.
Y'all PKS
We coming
family.
back.
We love you. Oh, we'll
We
be
love you.
back.
We'll be
now.
back.
That's
We'll
what's
be
up.
back.
Especially when Do Things drop.
Yeah,
We'll be right
we gotta
here.
have that.
And
We
we'll
gotta
play the
have
full
that.
version then.
Yes, the
dirty
full version.
Y'all got a dirty
I gotta get the poster.
Yeah.
The dirty version.
I'm gonna
The
put in a
dirty
request
Yes,
for the
yes,
dirty
yes.
version.
Yo, shout out to the whole
do some
homegrown
things with that.
entertainment team. The whole
Yeah.
homegrown entertainment family, man. Shout out to the whole P-Funk family. George, you know
Yes.
we love you.
We love y'all.
We got to
We
get
love you,
George up
dog.
in here one
Yes.
day, too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Before
for
the
sure.
6 years
Yeah.
up, man. We need
Right.
him in there. We need
Yeah.
that exclusive home.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. So again, Candy Apple Red.
Yeah.
Y'all always get it here first. WBKS1.
Sure.
The man
We
came
here.
on the show. Black
Doing
Coffee with Miss Glow in the morning. This is how we do it. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for riding with us on a Saturday.
On a
'Cause
Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Yeah,
We're
we
going
got
to keep
it.
getting back to
Yeah,
that
on a
Saturday.
Saturday.
Working on a 6-day work week.
Yes.
For
Yes.
y'all. That's love.
Salute
right
to
there.
y'all.
Yes, we love
You know
y'all.
what I mean?
Thank you.
Salute to y'all.
Special edition.
And we got to leave y'all. Got to leave y'all with my favorite Candy Apple Red song. So I got
Okay.
to rock that Bring It Home again.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Y'all already know what it is. WBKS1. Salute. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace and blessings.
Bang, bang. Wakanda.
Bang.
Wakanda.
What you got good for daddies? Then daddies who can please like legs without feet. Every girl loves a bad boy, 'cause a bad boy loves to go hard. And every boy loves a good girl to be a bad girl, and I play both parts. You can always count on me 7 days a week to get the job done. I could be your everything when you need it, sweet. I'm your only one. Bring it home to mom, bring it home to mom, 'cause your mama gotcha. Your mama gotcha. Bring it home to mom, bring it home to mom. I make it good and hot. I got what you want, I got what you need. You gotta know what's up. You gotta know what's up. When mama gets you, promise you, you won't get enough. No one does what I do to me, so bring it home. Streets won't money like I will. So bring it home, bring it home. No one got your back. Mama, what
and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming up. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1